Hello everybody and welcome to the Top Flight Computers Twitch channel. Today is Tuesday, 1/11, the 2022. My name is Connor.
And I'm Andrew. Tonight we're building Gravity Gun. So this is the fifth in the series of game development workstations. So it's pretty similar to the other ones we've done recently. Centered around an i7-11700K, a Gigabyte Z590A or something. Be Quiet Dark Rock Pro 4. We've got 64 gigs of Kingston DDR4 DDR4 we got a 2TB Kingston NVMe SSD, a 4TB Western Digital Flak hard drive, AMD Radeon PRO W6600 8GB. It's always hard to say. We have an 850-watt Enermax power supply and a Corsair 4000D airflow, black, and some Noctua NFF fans, which we pre-installed here. So,
Oh good, I'm glad you did that.
yeah, you're welcome.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get into it.
Yep.
I was building that monstrosity of a case.
Yeah.
Still not done.
It won't be done for a while.
That's honestly true.
But this one will be done in less than an hour. So, focus on the present.
Wait, I guess we'll do it. Say the datas. Wait.
Yes, let's see the data. Have to say the hard
Have the data.
Don't you want to say the data?
So CES was this week. That's it. That's the only
Yeah,
that's the news right
What
there.
they've known it. NVIDIA's announcements were lackluster.
We had announcements.
Exactly.
I'm being serious.
Yes.
Did they actually?
Yes. The 3050 and 3090 Ti were technically part of CES, right?
Wow. No, I legitimately did not even know that they had.
There we go. Yeah.
I was watching the first 10 minutes of the NVIDIA keynote, and they never talked about the superpower.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
It was all marketing fluff.
AI, machine learning.
A lot of game stuff. And cartridges. To see the card.
You know, Nvidia does not release cards at CES.
Yeah, and now they're getting ready to release, what is that, 3080 12K? Which is like, that's great. I'm sure we can convert all the 3080 chips you have lying around to make those, right? And put them on shelves.
You're right.
They probably released or sold like 200 3080s since they released.
Supply chain, right?
Yeah,
Who needs it?
that's what they keep saying. Yeah, no GPUs for you, for anyone,
Come back in 2 weeks.
unless you're a SI. Well, the big SI,
Right.
really more of an OEM. That's
Yeah.
what it's who's getting all the GPUs.
Okay, I will say though the one really cool thing about CES that did come out was the new CyberPower PC case
Oh, I saw that.
with like.
It might be cool. It depends if it sucks or not.
Well, I was watching a Linus do a reaction to it, and it was funny because he's like, yes, the first case where I can actually choose how restricted my airflow is.
Yeah, it's not going to be practical.
Is it practical? No. Does it
No.
look cool? Yeah.
Is it likely to break almost
Oh,
instantly?
100%.
Yes.
100%.
How
There's too many actuators.
How many servos was it?
I don't know.
Like 40.
Too many.
Yeah.
It's good for show build, not for an actual like day-to-day build.
Yeah. All they should do with that is do a limited run, like Lean Lee does with some of their stuff. Make like 200 of them. Call it a day.
Guess what?
What?
Get me a sticker.
No, we don't need two PCI Express processors. Take one back.
It's gonna be a need now.
I can see it.
It's gonna be like up to here, like leaning over.
Alright. Power supply in. Computer.
Oh man, thanks Motherboard for telling me that this is DDR4 socket that supports 11th gen Intel Core processors.
Just in case you didn't know.
I don't know why they printed that on the motherboard. I guess maybe for like down the road when somebody's repairing this like 10, 15 years down the road or something. You know what I mean? They open up a computer and they're like, what chipset is this?
I'm gonna be honest, most motherboards are not gonna live to be 10 to 15 years old.
True.
Most don't even live till like
5. No, they'll...
they live to 5, maybe not slightly beyond 5.
True.
It's always
I would
interesting.
say 7 is when like 90% of boards are either not used or just dead.
It's always interesting when somebody asks me that like they want the computers that are gonna last like 8 or 7 years.
Yeah.
Like it's not like it's not gonna like melt.
Future proofing's not really a thing.
No. I mean, graphics cards, yeah. Because, like, when did the 30 series come
Well,
out?
yes. Yeah.
You know, people can't even buy them yet, and they're still...
I saw the meme, like, and the winner for the good enough card, I guess, again, this year is the GTX 970.
I just total autoed into opening up the AMD bracket and started installing.
Oh, yeah?
And I was like, wait, I can't install this. This doesn't work. And I'm like, oh, right, this is not an AMD.
Yeah, you do that.
This is Intel build.
Time to change them.
Man, I can use the Intel bracket. Only, I don't like
Which
the
one's easier?
AMD one.
Yeah.
Because the Intel one, you got to deal with the little like rubber nubbin things.
Okay. So after this one, we're doing 3 more Intel. I thought we were doing 8 total. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Two more guys.
Yeah. Oh, we do.
Yes.
Chief financial officer of a company that went out of business.
Microsoft not bad.
Is it not?
Yeah. They make a large majority of the world's man.
What's the tech company that I'm thinking of? Like the old, or it's not old, well, I guess it is old. They did like retail stores and they always had like wild ones where they had like giant like spaceships.
Fry.
Is it Fry's?
No, Tiger Direct didn't have spaceships. There was a Tiger Direct here on Capitol Boulevard.
I know.
I used to go to it, but
Great.
shut down. Sad days.
And Fry.
Now, if you want to buy a PC part like today, you either go to a local shop like the one below us, or you go to Best Buy and hope,
Or you drive to.
hope and pray that they have what you want.
Or you could drive to. What is it, Georgia? No, it's not Georgia. It's where's the nearest micro center?
Virginia.
Virginia.
It's like 5 hours from here. Maybe a little less.
Just went to South Carolina.
No, I don't think there's one in South Carolina.
Even if there was one in South Carolina, I'd rather go to Virginia. Screw South Carolina, man. That place sucks.
Easy on South Carolina.
I have a lot of family in South Carolina. That's why I say that.
Well, I'm about to start advertising in South Carolina.
Well, I'm holding my position.
They are the worst of the Carolinas.
Yes,
So
it is a proven fact. If we voted whether or not to
Would you put
pick
the
one,
light down on the big light?
too bright.
Kind of dark.
would you vote for or against a conglomeration of the Carolinas?
Against.
Against?
Yeah, because South Carolina roads are too expensive to fix.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're in poor shape.
You drive over 85, the moment you get over, you're like, I'm in
Feel-
South Carolina.
Before you even see the sign, you feel it.
It's so true. But mind you, they don't pay, what is it, some sort of taxes.
Registration, property tax.
No, it's like business, some business taxes. That's why Carowinds
Do they
all...
have sales tax? I can't remember.
They do have sales tax. But that's why all of Carowinds, all of the money-producing components are on the South Carolina side. All the rides are on the North Carolina
Are you
side.
sure about that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're from that area, but I was just there. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, like anything that's like money-producing, so like restaurants and things will be on the South Carolina side.
They must have lower, like...
It's it's lower something taxes or something along those
some
lines.
sort.
But yeah, it was a really comical thing when they built Carowinds to do that. Carowinds, for those of you that may not know, don't live locally, is an amusement park that's on the border of South Carolina and North Carolina.
Well, if they live locally, then the only place you would live and know of Carowinds is if you live out in the boonies. Near Charlotte.
You're Charlotte.
The inferior Raleigh.
So true. I'm ready to
I
toss
was
this
gonna
on.
help you find
You're good.
Up,
Nah.
or LED plus.
There's no peels on this motherboard.
Nope.
Makes me happy. Oh, I lied.
Minus. Get it?
There are no peels on the super tower board.
There's nothing to peel. It's also green.
Oh, I was gonna say, is it a green?
Oh, it's
server?
it's blue. Even better.
I mean, that is slightly better. Okay, here it is.
Isn't blue like more structurally sound than green?
No,
Or is it just
I don't
the
think
dye
it's
that they put
related.
into it?
It's just
Okay.
the dye. The more layers you add, the more structurally sound.
Yeah, I knew it was layers, but I thought there was something that I read that was like the different colors. Maybe it was some like older motherboards, or I have no idea.
I know
but-
black is the most expensive to make.
Is it?
Yes, but it does look nice.
It's interesting. I wonder why. Is it just the dye?
I mean, it's not
or-
like expensive. It's like the same as powder coating power plant. Like it costs like a buck.
not even.
Yeah.
Depending on the scale that you're doing these
Oh, yeah.
on. Yeah, I was actually still in frame. Oh, well, never mind. I was in frame for top cam, and then
Now back up on there.
Chris robbed me of that.
Well, my joy. Oh, my robot vacuum is stuck. Okay. I was like, why do I have so many notifications from
It's
my
your
vacuum?
cat. Your cat's just gonna be sitting there blocking it.
No, he's probably sleeping. I wish I could see where it was.
Right, like GPS location. Like, where are you?
Actually, if I pulled the map, it might say.
Did you pull the case screws out?
Yes, and I set the bag there. So this is last week. You not see them?
Oh, you said it over here.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I thought you said it here, and I was like, oh, he knows exactly where he's looking.
Oh no, I said over there.
Yeah,
Because
it,
these are
it
the
didn't
ones last
register.
week.
Just kind of zoned out there for a moment.
Wheel stuck, side brush stuck. Oh, I can see where it is on the map.
What do you have, a Roomba?
No, it's a Eufy.
Oh,
It's like off brand. Okay, it's like near my desk. Nope, not right there. I hope it's not beep. Because it does beep when it first gets stuck. I hope it doesn't continue to beep. Chris didn't even get us Starbucks.
Right?
What?
Wow.
You didn't even get us Starbucks?
No, that is.
It's the Christmas cup.
No,
Do not drink.
probably is fun.
I actually had a major problem. I was installing smart locks on my at my home,
Uh-huh.
and the deadbolt cuts were not big enough. Like the actual little, like where the lug goes.
Right.
So in trying to get that just a little bit bigger, it's so annoying because you can't re-drill the hole because it's already drilled.
I mean, could you just assemble some material?
That's what I had to drill. I had to drill with
Let's-
drill bits, and then
yeah.
I couldn't do anything because again, you already have a hole. And
This
it's
is
like,
the strike plate, right? The strike plates, I think it's called.
No, the actual like the where the lugs go in, where the deadbolt like slides into the door.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, like this.
No.
No.
No, the
That's-
actual
that's
like
where the
the
deadbolt-
deadbolt like into the door, not into the door, like the edge of the door, the actual door itself.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see.
You know where the handle goes, and then you
Right,
have
right.
you got to slot that in that way.
So you're installing a new deadbolt.
Yes, I was installing new deadbolts,
Into the
I was
door.
installing smart locks and
Okay.
things. But yeah, I couldn't get it. So I was like, and it was so aggravating because I had the bits, but like the hole was already there, so spade bits weren't doing anything.
Right.
So I had to pause and come back the next day with a Dremel and
Welcome to home ownership.
go now. I was like, of course, the first project I take on just doesn't.
Immediately comes.
Other way.
How
Yeah,
do you even
it's that
know?
way.
I don't even know which way.
Because it's supposed to go, the actual cable goes in there and then it holds it.
Okay.
No, Chris. You are not allowed. Denied. PTO request has been denied.
PTO is not a request, it's a notification.
It's a notification.
Prepare the others,
Good luck.
for I will not be here.
You swapped over to unlimited PTO, did you not?
Yeah, we did.
Does that actually, are people using it, or is it just still the same?
So far it's been the same. I mean, we just had time off for the holidays, so it's beginning of the year. And no one's really
Yeah, I've heard, I've been looking it up and such, because I think we're supposed to switch over to it, but I feel like a lot of people just don't use it.
So yeah, that's the thing is it can be kind of a psychological thing. It's like
Yep.
now you don't feel like it's your time earned, so people are less likely to put in.
Is there a bail on that card?
No,
No.
it's just shiny.
It looked like there was.
Yeah, it's just shiny and it tracks fingerprints.
I can't even buy it.
It's the Radeon PRO W6600. Serial number 672137000. ATI Technologies, ULC. The young whippersnappers have never heard of ATI.
Oh, the good old ATI.
They used to make graphics chips and cards before AMD acquired ATI.
Did AMD acquire?
Yes, that's how AMD Radeon was born.
Oh, that makes sense.
ATI basically became AMD Radeon. Back when the graphics war was NVIDIA versus ATI. And then Fuji stuck their nose in things. But then they went out of business because they were done. They had sweet cards for a while though.
I miss the
Bad business
I
decisions.
miss the graphic design on the actual cards.
Oh yeah, like video game characters.
Oh,
and stuff.
yeah.
Did you see Gamers Next has posted a video this week of a brand new card that has something like that?
No,
I'm
I
gonna
did
find
not
it
see
for
that.
you.
I really liked Reagan really wants the Asus Gundam series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
This is similar but better.
Expensive and never available.
Well, that's not
No, you can actually buy it. You can buy the entire computer with everything on it for like $2,000 on Newegg. It's not terrible, but it's a 2080 or I think, and it's like not the worth. Definitely not the worth.
It was I mean, Intel did also release that 12 Gen i3 this week. Oh, this is on my. I thought it was this week. It is It's made by Yeston, which they don't really cater to the US market. It's like Asia. But it has a light to it.
Oh, I think I've seen this one. Yep, I know which one this is.
They're the ones that made that cat video card.
I know also exactly which one that is. Reagan's been following me. She's like, I need all of this, and I'm like, good luck getting it.
The US partners need to step up and make more light video cards. This is in demand.
I was like, here's the thing. We'll take a trip to Japan, and you can find them in Japan.
Probably better one. But then you have to go to China. So then you have to, yeah.
We're planning a trip to Australia with that.
Ooh.
Be interesting.
I will be planning a trip to Italy whenever it's better to travel.
Yeah, that's kind of the whole
I don't want to plan it now because there's no guarantee of anything.
Don't go to Rome.
Yeah, we're already we're going to San Zapocro area.
Ooh.
Is the plan. Where I want to go anyway.
Yeah, don't go to Rome. Rome is literally just a tourist.
Yeah,
trap.
it's tourists.
That is the
You want to go to
entirety of
small
Rome.
villages and restaurants in Italy.
Yeah, the best pizza that we had in Italy was definitely at this random, like, off-stop small town that we stopped off at.
I was so hoping you're gonna say it was like a Sbarro at the airport.
No, it's this literal random
Yeah.
little town, and we're just like, hey, we need to go, you know, is there any way, what do you got? And they're like, oh, we could just do, like, a margarita pizza real
Yeah.
quick, and we're like, done, great.
Everyone I've talked to that's been in Italy says you go to like the non-touristy places.
Yeah. What'd you say, Chris?
Chat is active.
Oh,
Oh,
is
it
that
is?
active?
I haven't even looked at it.
Oh. We're just over here just talking about Italy.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
I mean, hey, Italy. Travel tips with Top Flight Computers.
Sbarro's pretty good. You ever had Sbarro pizza at like a mall food court?
It actually, it is surprisingly good. Have you had the Taco Bell wings?
No, I've
They
seen
are
pictures of them.
phenomenal.
People said they were disgusting.
So there's a strong divide of either you really like it or they're terrible. Did you like their nacho fries?
Yeah, they're alright.
Their wings are that just with that seasoning on.
Also,
that's
I
literally
also
all
saw
it is.
a conspiracy theory that the vaccine has been put in Taco Bell wings. I don't know who came up with this, but
Did you see that Canada started to get their vaccine numbers up? They now require vaccines to enter.
yes, I saw this. Yeah, that was hilarious.
To enter alcoholic stores and things to that.
Yeah,
effect.
if you want to buy beer and wine, you have to be vaccinated. It's like, all right, everyone go get shots.
Right?
We're going drinking. Chris looks very concerned.
Oh, that's a fan header. That's a fan cable. There was a thing like it was like down in front of the RAM, like it was a piece of plastic. I couldn't figure out what it was. It's the Y connector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sure. Oh, I guess we can, store the cables down underneath. It'd be a lot easier.
But yeah, back to Italy because I'm hungry. Also, really just want to eat like pasta like every day. Just
Oh, you have
pasta
to.
slaps.
You have to.
Especially like
Carbonara.
Yes,
That's what you gotta get.
I want to get carbonara and also cacio de pepe or whatever. it is.
Also, just be
The
prepared.
peppery one.
Water is expensive.
Yes, it is
Prosecco
not-
is
yes.
actually cheaper than water.
Yeah, water's not, and refills are not the same as US.
No, refills cost.
You don't get free.
You also don't tip.
Well, yeah.
That was one thing that threw me off. It was
Apparently, it's like you've built several of these computers before. Italian wine is supposed to. I don't like wine.
Italian wine is overrated.
I
Because there's a lot of brands that say they're like Italian wine,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know.
well, I guess my issue is every wine I've tried has been like super dry.
Why do you got the wine?
But I like sweet drinks. So I don't want
You'll like then sangria.
with the fruit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's white. It's like white wine with fruit. It's very good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sure once I have enough of any wine, I won't care anymore. So.
I will say, if you're going also to Italy to buy luxury products,
Yeah.
i.e., so like leather bags or leather anything.
Yeah, I'm spending all my money to get there.
I
I'm gonna buy a suitcase and fill it with leather things and back.
feel that. Just don't forget if you do that. Don't forget your VAT tax.
Yes, yes. When you're exporting from the EU, right?
Paris, but yeah, close enough.
Well, it's part of the EU, right?
Yes.
Isn't that where VAT tax
Yeah.
is from?
Yeah.
I have a $12 Amazon wallet, which I'll keep using.
That was better than some of the other builds for the devs.
No, it's not.
I feel like it was.
They're all equally the same. We like all of them equally, except that one, and you know who you are. We unplugged your stuff. Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to throw that chaos out there in case one of them was watching. Woo. one of them was
Andrew.
watching, and then it's just
It's
that
fine.
like full-on panic moment of like, oh god.
That one we disabled 2 cores on, see if they notice.
Oh yeah. We unplugged all of the USB ports, disabled all USB ports.
No, you don't disable them. You wire the 5 volt to the data pin. So anything you plug in just gets fried.
Just done.
Let me see. I've always wanted to make an ether killer.
Oh
Where
god.
you wire 120 volt power into an Ethernet
Look,
cable.
look.
Oh
Look.
yes, thank you. Yeah, look how old this website is for the ether killer.
It's terribly old.
Yeah, the idea is you wire 110 volt AC to an RJ45 and just leave it lying around for someone to find. And then when they plug it in,
Can that even like support those? Can those wires even support that?
for long enough to kill it, yes.
I mean, I feel like that's just like the gauge is just not there. I feel like they would just blow before anything.
Power, need
I don't think PoE does 120 volt. though.
PoE is not 120 volt. No, it's
like
5 or 12.
Depending on the standard. There's different PoE standards. Yeah, I don't think it does 120 volt. But none of your Ethernet pins are expecting to get 120 volts. And yeah, your Ethernet controller will just die. And probably take stuff with it. And you'll probably throw a breaker.
Yes. You will most likely pop a breaker on that one.
Reminds me of the time I plugged a 5 volt LED strip into a 12 volt header.
I've done that so many times.
we plugged like
I mean, we also plugged in just a bad fan controller that just like started smoking because it was just poorly made. It wasn't our fault.
Yep. We won't name brands, but you know who you are, Corsair.
Yeah.
No.
I think they would do. Spentex's case started melting with Ember.
Yeah, just don't use included fan pumps.
Corsair killed the loop
It's not rocket science to do these things
No.
that don't explode, but people, for some reason, these seasoned companies keep making things that catch fire. The Gamers Nexus, I said this last week, disappointment build this year, all of the components were ones that had just caught on fire. The Gigabyte power supplies that caught fire, the NZXT case that caught fire. I think there was a motherboard and a GPU that both had fire issues.
I think it'd be fun to just kind of like see how long that case would, or how long that computer would run, and see how before it lights on fire.
I hope they just took it right back apart. 'Cause
That upgrades your building dwelling to a higher class danger house.
I mean, if you're gonna plug it in, make sure you update your like insurance policies first, so
Right.
you get paid back for it.
ASUS motherboard part, yeah. That was a Z690.
Was that the ITX one?
That was the Hero with the backwards capacitors.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they said it was limited to one
One
product run, a certain machine, but I don't know if that was true or not.
What they say and what actually is.
Yes.
Two drastically different things.
I mean, Gigabyte, I don't know if they ever admitted there was a fire issue with those power supplies. Newegg was slapping them in the GPU bundles for months. So,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
they're probably still selling them.
Yeah, honestly. I almost plugged in this 3-fan splitter. I was like, wait a second.
I mean, it would work.
It would. It's just we would have an extra fan. I need the small one. I don't even know what the big ones are
Small
for.
ones. Maybe if you're gonna hook it the other way or something.
I don't know.
Does the front fan use small ones too? The one that's pre-installed? Oh wait, can you
Yes.
put a fan on the back side too, so you have 3 fans?
That would.
I'm just trying to figure out what the big ones are for.
Oh.
Or maybe it's for compatibility with other fans that don't have the holes halfway through.
That could be it.
Like if we're using, yeah. I bet it's for aftermarket fans.
I always hate trying to get this top one on.
Yeah, it is the worst.
Be quiet. And do something better. Be better.
I thought you were telling me to be quiet and do something. I was like, what?
Andrew, be quiet. Oh, I grabbed
It's
I
a
grabbed a
weird brain.
large one too, so that doesn't help.
I'm gonna start throwing those away before we start.
Honestly.
these builds.
But they just look so, like, even just a little bit of, like, blue or red paint or something that
Yeah.
can just, like,
Other than
distinguish.
just the size of this wire.
They're just close enough. There we go.
Man, talk about pasta and pizza. I'm so hungry now.
Right?
I just love pasta.
I do too.
It's so good.
I have to eat less pasta now.
Pasta
And
is a lot of carbs.
I definitively had stage 1 high blood pressure.
I was gonna make a fat joke.
You want to toss that card in
Because
here?
fat
Or you
or
want me to?
pasta's carbs.
It's not. It's not the carbs.
Alright, toss it in. Where's my screw that I saved earlier? There it
I don't know
is.
where your screw is.
I saved it.
What does the chat say? Asus motherboards cost fire. Yes, it did.
It's really expensive motherboard too, right?
It's like a $500-$600 board, yeah.
Yeah, that one was.
I would expect it out of like a crappy. Oh, Intel also announced those new chipsets. H660?
D660?
No, there's an H1 too.
There's an H1 now.
This
for
is
all build?
Intel. Intel. Yeah.
For all build?
Yes. I don't think it's out yet, but they announced it. H660.
Wow.
But anyway.
Yeah, I didn't give you a lot of,
No, you did not.
but like, you don't need it.
It's fine.
Like,
Oh, it's just.
not
I was trying to
stretch
plug 8 pins into a
the
6 pin.
card.
Oh, was that what you were trying to do?
Yeah, I was like, why won't these 2 pins go in? Hold on, can you zip or give me a zip tie and zip tie that down there? I'll do it. Thank you.
There's zip tie. There's the pins, the DF switch.
Don't bleep switch.
Just gonna like go around to all their computers just randomly and just be like DF switch.
I haven't tried it yet. Have you?
I haven't either.
So once it's on, you press it.
That's my understanding of it. I think it stops the
Do you
fan and then
press
reverses
it.
it.
And hold it. Oh, okay.
Because that's what the DF is. Is it reverses the?
It's not dual fan.
No.
No,
I thought it was.
There's only one thing.
We've
See-
talked about this so many
But
times.
see, like this goes in like that. And
Yeah.
then now you have a.
Attention release.
Oh, never mind. There we go. And then
Very good product.
there you go. Yeah.
40 minutes.
There we go.
You sure that's right?
No,
Oh, that is quick.
I'll just-
pretty certain that's not right, but it's
I'm
fine.
pretty sure it's not right either.
H660 and B660 are currently
Okay.
available on Newegg.
See, I'm not crazy, but Z690 is still the only one you can overclock on. These are just the budget
And
options.
for the
And I want to say H66. Oh, is it H660 or B660? Only has one memory channel.
Really?
I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
oh,
Yeah.
oh.
So like, I mean, it's product segmentation, so it'll be
God,
cheap. But
It's probably H. H is always. been
hopefully we
bottom
don't
tier.
use any of those.
Yeah.
It's meant for like, you know, the i3s with integrated graphics, like the really,
Yeah, the
Yeah,
stuff
for,
that
like,
you're not
office.
gonna need really. anymore.
yeah, like a TV display computer. You know.
All right, we got one boot, or it
Got one
kicked
boot.
off and then kicked back on, so
Yeah.
That was.
that's a good sign.
Memory train.
Memory training.
Dominoes. Has some good pasta things, pasta bowls.
True. Hey, you know what we didn't
We're
plug
on
in?
boot. LED. Oh, you didn't plug that in? I plugged in the power.
I know. I saw you plug in the power. I
You didn't plug in the hard
Okay.
drive.
Yeah, that's
Data.
fine. All right.
I'll shut it down. And then you can plug it in.
Yeah. it's all
Yeah,
good.
don't-
If you want to
Don't do
start
that
doing
before
the
it
intro.
is live.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would probably be fine. It just wouldn't show up till next time, but not recommended for sure.
Yeah.
I've done much worse things to computers that were on. We're talking remove PCIe cards. Not to any of Top Flight's computers. To a company who we won't mention that may or may not be located below us. Back when I worked there.
All right, everybody. On that bombshell,
Try to leave.
we will see you on Thursday. Goodbye.
Goodbye.